Hello everyone. So I wanted to make a video about farming. Farming gear, farming items, farming weapons, farming Titanite, farming gems, okay? There's obviously a lot of stuff in Dark Souls 3 to farm if you're looking for a particular item. So, how do you go about doing that? Well, obviously, farming is very greatly dependent on your item drop rates, which is also greatly dependent on your luck stat and item find number. So just a quick recap, your luck stat down here, okay, that governs your item discovery over on the right side over here. Okay, so you can see right now my luck is 15 and my item discovery is 115. So that means the base item discovery is 100. Okay, 115 minus 15 is 100. So that being said, to me, when I look at how this number is structured, I see a percentage-based system that undertones the nature of your drop rates. So what that means is if your item discovery at base rate is 100, that means 100% of the time you're getting the normal drop rate of whatever that drop rate for that enemy is. So say you kill Jabroni Mob. Jabroni Mob has a 50% drop rate for a Titanite shard and a 20% drop rate for Crazy Gem. Okay? So, cool story, right? So basically what this system will probably do is with an item discovery of 115, okay, you take 1.15, multiply it by the default drop rate, and that's probably the percentage increase or the final drop rate that you're going to have for that particular item. Based on how frequently I get rare drops with my item discovery, I have a good feeling that that might be how it's done, but of course I didn't research this. I have no clue about how the underlying mathematical formulas work with item discovery. This is 100% just a hunch. So I'm not trying to put out false information out there. It's simply a guess, okay? That's all this is, just a hypothesis. So, that being said, okay, 100 item discovery would be the default drop rate. So 100, which is equates to 1, because a percent is point something of 1. So 1 times whatever the drop rate is obviously yields the default drop rate. That being said, item discovery, we got to jack it up. We got to get that higher. But how do we do that? Increasing luck sucks. It's 1 point for 1 item discovery increase. It's terrible. So, you'll remember that I made a video previously about the Crystal Sage's Rapier and how it increases item find by 50. Look at this. Bam! 165. That's awesome. Okay? That's equivalent to 50 points in luck. Frickin' sweet. So, you put that on your guy, okay? And all you gotta do is not use it. And you're probably thinking, what? What do you mean not use it? You just equipped it. Yes, I did. But what I'm going to do is do this. I'm going to two-hand my main weapon and keep the other weapon in my offhand, the Crystal Rapier. I'm not going to use the Crystal Rapier. It sucks for this character. This is a Dex character, okay? There's no reason to use it. No reason whatsoever, okay? So, I do meet the attribute requirements to use it. 13 Strength, 18 Dex. Okay, obviously I've got 18 Strength, 30 Dex, so not worried too much about that. But yeah, C-scaling an int, not going to use it. But this is a good way to take advantage of the item discovery boost. All you got to do is just put it in your offhand, okay? So you'll notice that if I switch items, you'll see my item discovery goes away. It has to be in your currently active offhand in order to use it, okay? So I've been running around this area with my Dex character since I've had this weapon, and it's awesome. I'm getting drop rates all the time. Basically from the very beginning when you get this weapon, I've been playing with it like this, two-handing either this weapon or my katana or something else, okay? And it's great. You know what's even cooler is if you're really looking for a unique weapon to use with this, I recommend this one here, the Farron Greatsword. Okay, now why I recommend this, because when you two-hand it, at least you still have got an option in your offhand to do something. Like I can still parry shit, okay? So I can still parry shit, I can still stab things, okay? And also I've got my rapier in my offhand still, so I still have that functionality to get that increased item find. Where is it? As you can see, there it is, item discovery, 165. So I'm still using that. So this, to me, has worked out really well. I really need to increase the power of this weapon, though, because it's not as good as my S-Stock at the moment. But that's how I roll, guys. That's how you roll with ridiculous item find throughout all the game. Now, yeah, you do have a drawback to this, because I can't be sporting this awesome Grass Crest shield. I can't just roll around with my Grass Crest shield on like you'd normally do. So, you know, getting that crazy stamina boost. That stamina boost is awesome. So, really, really awesome. But what you can do is, if you get in a PvP fight, just set your gear up in your item menu so you can quickly switch between the weapons that you need and want in like 10 seconds. You know, bing, bang, boom, switch out your gear, and you'll be good to go for your PvP fights. So then you don't really need to worry too much about it, because obviously you don't care about item find during PvP. So, awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you start rolling with your epicness in item find. I mean, that's just freaking awesome that you can get this level of item find. And the drop rates I'm getting are crazy. I'm finding items from monsters that I didn't even know dropped certain things. I forget even what I was killing the other day, but it was some easy one-hit mob, drop the blood gem. What? I almost had a seizure. I couldn't even believe the monster would drop a blood gem, but it did. Okay, you're going to find some really crazy drops from some enemies rolling around with a 165 item find. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are going to use this strategy. I think it works really well. Just as a side note, if any of you out there have strength builds and do not meet the requirements to use this weapon, I'm very curious to see if you still get the item discovery bonus if you do not meet the stat requirements. Okay, that is something I have not tested yet. And if you could leave a comment in the comment box, if you just know offhand if this works or not, that'd be awesome, because I'd love to just put an annotation here that this does work, even if you don't meet the attribute requirements, because that just makes it even better, really. It doesn't matter what build you're using, just get the weapon, put it in your offhand, and go to town. It's sweet. Really, really sweet. But anyway, thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate your support on the channel.